Miss Lopez, how many times has it have to be said before you are humbled? Maybe the problem is you haven't been properly humbled. And I mean that in the most respectful way possible. It's it's not really your fault. Women typically get away with just about everything underneath the sun. So this wouldn't surprise me that you would get on this platform and say what you said. But your man had a response for you. Let's talk about it.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
J-Lo getting dragged by her ex-husband.
Do you think you've truly been loved?
No.
No. And do you think you really have experienced loving someone?
Yes.
First husband has accused her of being a liar and a cheater after she went on the Howard Stern show claiming that no man she ever dated or married truly loved her.
What I learned, it's not that I'm not lovable. It's that they're not capable.
J-Lo and Ojani dated back in the late 90s, and it's looking like after he saw her interview, he was rubbed the wrong way. He moved out of state, left his job, family, and friends to support her, how he was amazing and a loving person to her, and how he never lied, misbehaved, or cheated on her. Say, stop putting us down talking about her whole catalog of exes, saying, stop putting me down with your victim card. The problem is you, not me, not us. Specifically went on to say, you're the one who couldn't keep it in your pants. You have been in love a few times. You've been married 4 times and have had countless relationships in between. You have had good relationships. Me, for example. Oh, the top, he went on to say how J-Lo pretty much prioritized her career over the relationship, saying, you wanted to continue cheating and lying on me. I couldn't stay anymore and deal with you constantly lying. That's why I left you. That's why I divorced you. Tell the truth for once. Let the people know you are the problem. You should be embarrassed and ashamed of yourself. He kicked all of that off. He said, this is in reference about J-Lo's recent Howard Stern interview where my ex-wife says she has never been loved or have dated anybody capable of love. J-Lo and Ojani were together for about 11 months from 97 to 98. They dated from February of 1997 and went all the way to January of 1998. Like he is letting the cat out of the bag on why the relationship didn't last. He is accusing J-Lo of throwing it near, far, everywhere. After J-Lo and Ojani got out of a relationship, she hopped straight into a relationship with Diddy, and she was with him for about 2 or 3 years after that. Not gonna lie, I knew it was only a matter of time before one of J-Lo's many exes spoke out her behavior. It's looking like he is tired of her playing a victim card. I'm curious to ask how you guys feel regarding this. Do you guys feel like Ojani should have stayed silent, or does he have every right to speak up on the relationship?
There's people who said, look, bro, that was years ago. Let it go. Just don't even say nothing anymore. You moved on. Hopefully you did. But then there's other people who are saying, well, she keeps on basically getting in front of the camera and trying to say that everybody that she has come across has been shitty. Don't most women who get on social media talk mad negative about their ex? You never rarely hear a woman say, I was the problem. I stepped out. I lied. I manipulated. I was to this. You rarely ever hear that. So, Miss J-Lo, you continuously get up here on these platforms and you're asking for sympathy. I don't know if this is your way of retaining what little relevancy you have left, because there are people who have completely turned their back on you. It's like your attitude is following you everywhere you go. People in the comment section, just off of them going to your concerts or them personally being invested in your life, have come to the conclusion that you just ain't really a hospitable person. You're arrogant. Your ego is way through the roof. And yet and still, even with everybody trying to cover it up, trying to pretend like it's not you because of your your platform because of where you are in Hollywood and all this shit. There are people that still try to protect you, but you still will get up here and try to diminish these marriages and these relationships and put all the fault and blame on these guys. And I guess my man was just tired of it. Now, Ben Affleck and, all these other dudes that you've been laying down with, they don't give a fuck about the shit. They got what they wanted out of it. They not really tripping. You know what I'm saying? I think my man here is probably the most hurt out of all of them because he's the one who spoke up. I think it bothered him because he actually poured into you. He actually loved you probably a lot more than the rest of them did. And just like the rest of us know, that you didn't go into these marriages with the same intentions as these men did. That's really what it boils down to. Either you went into them thinking that you were going to be the man in the relationship, or you went into them expecting something that you weren't really prepared for. You don't know what it takes to be in a marriage. You don't know what it takes to be in a relationship. It's clear as day. It's obvious. It can't be the same person over and over and over and over again that's being pinned as this bad guy consecutively. You love to hear yourself talk, but you know what? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. So maybe, to be honest with you, relationships aren't really your thing. Maybe what you really want is a woman version of a concubine. You want to be able to get dick and have a house dude in your space where you can come to and fro. I wouldn't be surprised. Most of these women's fantasies and desires are a lot more carnal than people really imagine. So my man clapped back. He said, "Nope, you gonna get this work. You definitely going to take some of this blame here." And on top of that, you stepped out, you was cheating and all that type of. But we don't talk about that because we don't want to ruin your reputation. But y'all have no problem diminishing another person's reputation. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. You need some therapy. Matter of fact, I don't even know if that's going to work, because if you paying them, you're probably going to expect them to suck up to you. You need somebody to tell you the fucking truth. And the truth is, you are probably just a terrible human being. You're not meant to be in no type of serious relationship. And that's okay. Just admit it. But I digress.
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot Pushite talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn your ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sun flashing, stay in your seat. If the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is getting plain if you get it.